Make America Smart Again. Alarm 2. The separation of powers. The foundation of democracy is cracking. That brings us to our next alarm. The breakdown of checks and balances. The separation of powers, our system of checks and balances, is breaking down.
I mean, we are on the edge of a dark precipice where the rule of law doesn't exist, at least at the federal level. And that, I don't think people fully understand that yet.
That's conservative lawyer George Conway laying.
The executive branch is openly ignoring court orders, with federal agencies delaying or refusing to comply with recent judicial rulings on immigration and environmental policy. Congress, paralyzed by partisanship, has failed to act on urgent issues like government shutdowns and ethics reforms. Meanwhile, the Supreme Court faces growing scandals over justices accepting lavish gifts from wealthy donors, raising serious doubts about its impartiality.
That's the headline. The U.S. Senate Judiciary Committee has documented and confirmed numerous violations of federal law by sitting justices on the highest court in the country. It's no wonder that the public's confidence has plummeted for the Roberts Court because of scandals like this, and obviously also because of the extreme decisions that John Roberts and his fellow Republican appointees have been issuing.
Here is how each branch is failing its role as a check on the others. Executive branch, overreach, and defiance. Many executive orders are being challenged in court because they must be grounded in existing law or the Constitution. They cannot override or ignore laws passed by Congress. What's most troubling is that even after these legal challenges, the administration has shown open contempt for judicial oversight. Vice President Vance even tweeted that judges aren't allowed to control the executive's legitimate power, signaling a willingness to ignore or undermine court rulings. Congress, failing to check the executive. The Trump administration has taken advantage of a gridlocked and partisan Congress, pushing the boundaries of executive power. For example, President Trump recently issued an executive order to dissolve the Office of Diversity and Inclusion, claiming exclusive authority over the executive branch and arguing that Congress cannot interfere. Despite objections from lawmakers, Congress has so far failed to effectively challenge or limit this sweeping claim of unilateral power. Supreme Court and judicial power. The Supreme Court recently issued a narrow 5-4 decision ordering the Trump administration to release $2 billion in USAID funds, emphasizing Congress's critical role in budget allocation. This rare check on executive power also highlighted how fragile the balance is, and how much the court's composition now shapes the limits of presidential authority. When the branches of government stop checking each other and start serving their own interests, or those of the powerful, our democracy is in real danger. If we let this slide, the whole system could come crashing down.